Howdy guys and dolls out there in YouTube land, your favorite little keto goofball Diamond, and today is 781 of my ketogenic journey, going from a 311.8 pound ball down to a keto cutie who hopefully gets to brag that she's lost 200 pounds on keto. We'll see how that goes and how long it takes me to get there, because I weigh in every day. And I also show you what I eat every day. Usually it's perfectly keto friendly. Today, a little iffy. We'll talk about that in a minute. Got to try some new keto products yesterday too that I'll show you and tell you all about here shortly. Alright guys, and also I had some suggestions come in yesterday. And the first one is a question of the day. Now here on the video, I'm going to ask all of you a question, and I want an answer in the comments. Come on now, let's make this fun. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and ring my bell if you're new here, because you're going to love me one way or the other. Or I'm coming in there. I can do it. Look, I'm standing behind you right now. Okay, here we go, y'all. Chit-chatting away in. Alright you guys, it's a funny story. I went to take Zach to school, and 2 mornings in a row I realized I could not see out of my windshield. So I finally decided to stop. I got some Windex, cleaned the windows real good. I've got one thing to say to the makers of Windex: streak-free shine my ass. But then I realized it's been 2.5 years since I washed the Blazer, so I decided to run it through a car wash. Then I went and got gas, went to the post office, and then I started getting messages from Destiny.
I was terrified.
Jody! Jody! Are you okay?
What? You left at 7:45 and 9 o'clock rolled around and I got suspicious.
And then she's like, you finally ran away, didn't you?
Yeah.
And I laughed so hard because I threaten to run away all the time.
Every single day, multiple times.
They get on my nerves. Like, you know what? I'm just going to run away. I'm going to run away. I ain't done it yet. I ain't going to do it. Love Zach and Anthony too much, but, you know, I love my kids too much too, but they're grown and they can handle their own shit. So anyway, I just thought it was funny.
Can I say shit on your channel too?
No.
Aw.
This is an illustration of why I do not wear lipstick very much on my channel. You see how uneven my lips look?
I like it.
I like it too, but I can't never hit the right. I miss my lips. But when I paint my nails, I more paint my fingers. So, you know.
Mine are too even. They're really big. And it makes, when I wear lipstick, it makes it look like my lips are like half my face.
I just checked. This morning, 0.5 ketones, 79 blood glucose. Not upset with it. Or meals without the ice cream and chocolate syrup. Just see what happens. Let's see how we go. This is sausage, cheese, eggs, and sausage. That's it. Frozen Performance nut butter time. So happy. That bite was so hard. It softens up after just a few seconds, but it's really good, especially if you freeze them. Because I have to be honest, I'm pretty sure it's the sausage. I just ate several hours ago. Ketones 0.2, glucose 92. Yeah, that sausage is spiking me and lowering my ketones. Huh, well damn. I'm at the post office. I ordered these things off of Amazon with the gift cards some of you guys sent. And I've got some mini chocolate chip cookies from High Key. I've got some Diabetic Kitchen cinnamon pecan granola cereal and some keto nut granola with blueberries. Cereal kind of stuff. I already know I've been kicked out of ketosis because of the sausage today. I've already checked my ketones. So I'm probably going to have to wait a few days before I can really even try these and see if they affect me or not. This, 1 bowl of this, and later 1 bowl of this if I can have it all. By the way, this one is the Diabetic Kitchen. It tastes kind of like honey nut clusters. This is the low carb keto granola. It is not as good as the Diabetic Kitchen, but it's not bad. It kind of reminds me of like a more crunchy raisin bran. Hey, what are you complaining about? What are you complaining about in there? Huh? What? Oh, coming up. Coming up. Hi. Oh, I'll hold you in a second. Hold on. You can't have my cereal. the scent, baby friendly. Hey guys, check that out. 3,503 subscribers. I'm so glad to have all of you here with me on my journey. You're like friends and family, and I couldn't do any of this stuff without you guys. Much love. Alright you guys, so I seem all happy-go-lucky, but honestly, I just got a terrible blow to the ego, and I'd really like to kick that dude's ass. I also got a little more disappointment when I got home. So anyway, I had 2 appointments today, so I put my makeup on before I took my grandson to school. That way I didn't have to rush around and do everything once I got home for the 2 appointments. One is a doctor's appointment. One is some kind of interview. They didn't really explain it, and I keep asking questions, but I'm kind of just told it's a speaking job. Don't know what that means. And I think they want me to get there and they want to pitch it to me before I can say no, before I even show up. So I'm not real sure about it. But I know it's got something to do with the fact that I'm on YouTube and I'm not sure what it's about. So I'm dying. And I'll tell you about that in a second. But first, let's talk about the blow to the ego. Bastard. Really. Rude, nasty. Now I told y'all yesterday, men flirt with me all the time. It's not a big deal to me. I like it, don't get me wrong. I'd be a little disappointed if they stopped doing it, but it's not something I pay a whole lot of attention to. So I stopped to get gas with my grandson after I took him to school. So, you know, just before, so I didn't have to stop later. Anyway, I was getting gas, I was pumping the gas in the gas tank, and the dude right directly across from me is pumping his gas too, and he's like shaking his nozzle out and putting it up, and he starts talking to me, strikes up a conversation. Seems like a nice fellow, why not? Alright, not a hot day, it's gonna be a pretty day, I think, you know, whatever, this chit chat. And dude asked me for my phone number, and I said, oh, I can't do that. He didn't ask why or anything, and for those of you who don't know, I'm married. I've been married for 21 years, that's why. So this guy just looks me up and down and goes, you know, you're not as pretty as you think you are. And he gets in his car and he leaves. Bitch, I didn't ask you for your phone number. Ooh. I wish I had just a couple more seconds to tell him off, but I didn't because I wasn't thinking about no man. I was in my oversized sweatshirt. I had my hair, my hair wasn't even combed yet. My makeup was on, so I didn't have to do it later. But my hair wasn't even combed yet, okay? I was wearing my sleeping shorts and flip-flops. I was not thinking about a man or getting a man, being flirted with. I wasn't thinking about none of that. Not as pretty as you think you are. You know, it's one of those things where you think they're probably just lashing out, and your brain kind of knows that. They're just being a jackass because they got turned down. But what a way to ruin somebody's day. I mean, really, all day long, I'm going to hear, you know, you're not as pretty as you think you are. All day. Just, you know, whatever. Fine. Ruin my day. That's just fine. Then I get home, and I'm fuming. I'm angry. I'm getting dressed. I'm fine. I've got appointments to do. I've got things to take care of. I'm kind of excited to hear about this speaking thing. So I get all the way dressed. My little shirt's on. I'm showing my shoulders. I'm cute. Everything's washed and clean because it's that kind of appointment. And I'm feeling good. Feeling good. First phone call comes in. Sorry, we have to change it to tomorrow afternoon. Alright, fine. 15 minutes later, getting ready to walk out the door. Second call comes in. Sorry, we're going to have to reschedule you to in the morning. Will that be okay? Well, shit. Fine. Just ruined my day. I ain't have to get dressed for nothing. I could have stayed in my damn pajamas. I mean, I love you guys and all, and I come to see y'all every day, but y'all don't care if I look cute. You don't care if I'm wearing deodorant or not, because you can't smell me. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm wearing deodorant. Everything's clean. That's not my point. My point is, I ain't had to get dressed this morning. Not like that, anyway. So, you know, if I'm wearing pants on video, it's a lucky break. Or I've already had to go somewhere. Oh my gosh. What a way to ruin your day, you know? Just evil people. So, I asked you guys for suggestions yesterday on ways to make the videos better, or the channel better, or make it grow stronger. Probably by not talking so much, but I don't have that capability, so if you're here, you just have to love to hear me speak. Sorry, y'all. Anyway, one of the suggestions I got from Michelle was to ask the question of the day. and she gave me some suggestions of the question of the day. So one of hers that I really, really liked and I thought we could have a lot of fun with is if you'll tell me in the comment section below, and I'll ask the question in a minute. I want y'all to answer in the comments. And tomorrow, when I do my video, I will tell you my answer to the question and read some of y'all's on video with your names and everything. So if you don't want your name mentioned, you might want to put that in the comment too. Anyway, so today's question of the day: what is the weirdest off-scale victory you have noticed? The weirdest, okay? And you be thinking about it, write it down there below, and tomorrow on video I'll tell you my weirdest off-scale victory. And oh boy, do I have some. 134 pounds, I got a few, okay? Anyway, so tomorrow I'll answer that question and talk about some of yours, and we can all decide who has the weirdest off-scale victory. And another suggestion I got was to show my weigh-in like a visual, which I used to do all the time with my whiteboards. If you've been with me for a long, long time, you'll know I used a whiteboard, and it's going to make its reappearance if I don't mess it up and like smear it off with my sweatshirt. So, yesterday, day of eating. Let's talk about the day of eating. So I started out strong with the sausages. Like, okay, so we're not going to have any of that ice cream today, just to make sure it's not that. Well, when I checked my ketones and everything and my blood sugar, I was thinking, well, where's the sausage? Shit. That was kind of a difference there, you know? And I was a little concerned about it, and I decided not to eat the second sausage for the day. But when I checked my post office, I had gotten those cereals in. I was like, well, we're going to just try these for dinner. So I did not do my macros on them because I'm not sure how much I ate of them. I'm pretty sure that my total carbs were actually quite high. Net carbs not so much, but my total carbs were probably quite high because the serving size of those cereals is about 1/3 of a cup. I'm pretty sure I had a cup of each, or about a cup of each. I didn't measure. I was just wanting to try them and see how it worked out for me. But you know what? I'm not mad at it. Now, all right, before we even go there, right here's the TMI portion of this video, okay? I had some good potty breaks yesterday, which is diet related. I'm so sorry if you're sensitive, but anything that comes in must go out, and that does affect your weigh-ins, does affect your diet, does affect everything. Okay, so had some good potty breaks yesterday. And as a result, my weight went down. So I cannot tell you for sure that those cereals are going to be for me. You know what? Let's check my ketones, because that was yesterday afternoon. Well, it's about 10 p.m. What's the time? It's 11 a.m. So that's 11 hours fasted. No, 13 hours. 13 hours fasted. So sorry. So maybe I'll have ketones if I didn't. Nah, you'll see it tomorrow. Anyway, I should check them, shouldn't I? Yeah. Okay, yeah, we don't want to waste time. Gotcha. So, as a result, my weight did go down. Visual! So, yesterday, I weighed in at 184.4. Today, 180.4, down 1 whole pound. Again, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And ring that bell. So, anyway, how many times am I going to say so anyway in one video? Don't hit that dislike button just because I keep saying so anyway. Or because I keep talking. Because that's just part of my channel, and that's what I do. So anyway, somebody wanted to add, you know, they actually, one of the suggestions was to go live more often. I would love to go live more often. There's a reason I don't do it though. Now, this room in the evenings when everybody's usually home so that they could watch a live has 2 gamers in it. One, my son, who actually has Tourette's, and one, my son-in-law, who gets Tourette's when he plays video games. So there is no telling the words that could fly out of their mouth, and I don't want to get a bunch of hate for it. So a lot of times if I go live, it just happens to be a very quiet night when there ain't nobody here. Plus we got kids and babies and all that stuff. So my household is usually very, very active. It's really early in the day right now. Everybody's at work. Y'all didn't see that. Perfectly sexy. Alright, so anyway, this time of day everybody's at work or school, or they're busy with something else, and they're not. Really? What the hell? I've been talking for 10 minutes. Maybe that's my body's way of saying shut the hell up. Could be. You never know. So I want to go live. I really do. I love doing lives. The thing is, a lot of people, when they come into a live, are new to you. And hearing these two juggernauts back here just raise pure hell and cuss like Satan, that might throw some people off. They might not like me for that. But I would love to do it. So, okay, what else? Oh, I also have another question for you. What would you like to know about me? You can ask any keto question you want to. You can ask any personal question you want to. I am an open book. Folks, if you want to ask me anything, you want to ask me about sex or whatever, I answer it. I ain't got no problem with it. I've never been a shy, quiet, reserved person, although I'm somewhat conservative in certain ways, but not really. It's kind of weird. I don't know how to put it. But anyway, is there anything you'd like to know about me? I will answer all your questions on camera without being shy. So guys and dolls, remember, if you need help with keto, I help anybody. I'm not joking. Man, woman, weightlifter, losing weight, maintaining weight, trying to get healthy, some disease you're trying to figure out how to get rid of, I'll help anybody. My contact information is in the description below. I will help anybody. Feel free to ask. Don't forget, you can get some Shashka bracelets. You can get some performance nut butter. You can get some discounts on keto products you might want, even though they're not necessary to do keto. If you want them and you can afford them, there are products below with discount codes that you can get. I also have a website called KetoDiamond.com where I wrote everything out, plain, simple, and free. And there's a playlist on the front of this channel. So check these out. Utilize these links. Utilize the PayPal button. Utilize the Teesprings, T-shirts that I designed. Go use all that. I didn't put it there for my health. Okay, maybe kind of, sort of, a little bit. Check it all out. Much love to you. I'll talk to y'all later.